check it out, poet, get in there. I nailed it. Wasn't really imaginative, but hey, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Manchester United are all over Dan Ashworth. Big news coming out today. We are live outside Old Trafford on Forever United TV. Thanks for joining us, guys. We have the voice of reason, the voice from the chat. Kaz is with us today as well, talking all the live chats and bringing up your comments. And, well, just wanted to be part of the show, didn't you, Kaz?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, don't be scared to talk now. Don't get all nervous on us now.
Remember, I'm here for the comments only.
Yes, comments only. No conversations behind the side. Well, what's going on at United? Well, obviously, you all heard last night. Some people have said it was breaking news this morning. It wasn't. It all came out last night. And let's be honest, we have known, or we've had an inkling that this has been on the cards for a long, long time. Obviously, as soon as ratification came for Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and that looks like it's pretty much nailed on now, like we said yesterday, we're going to start hearing things regarding directors of football and other people coming into Manchester United in their new roles at the football club. There is apparently going to be a press conference when Sir Jim is fully in control and official at the football club as well. So stay tuned for that. We'll try and get information of when that's going to be. I don't think it's going to be too far away, but in that, he is supposedly going to be talking about what his plans are for Manchester United, the future, what he hopes, and everything else going forward, and the plan that is INEOS. The big part of that plan is Mr Dan Ashworth. Now at Newcastle, as we know, it's been very, very quiet. Manchester United have been working in a stealth mode sort of capacity with everything going on behind the scenes at the football club at the moment. Obviously, Barada was out of the blue. He's now on gardening leave. Now, the big talk this morning regarding Dan Ashworth is that he wants to come to Manchester United. Samuel Luckhurst has been talking about that, and Manchester United now are making moves behind the scenes to make this happen. Now, is he going to be put on gardening leave? Newcastle can enforce this, obviously, or we can pay a fee, a hefty fee, which is reportedly between £6 and £7.5 million worth of compensation. Well, if you want the best, and INEOS have said this, the Jim has said it, there is no expense spared when it comes to getting the best in class. Manchester United are operating in these areas now, and you know what? If you want the best, you're going to have to fork out a little bit of money. If they want to invest in the infrastructure of Manchester United, I don't think any United fan can have an issue with that. If you have, and you've got a problem with us spending this amount of money on compensation, then you really need to go to the doctors and get your head tested, because this is a guy who's probably going to save us multi-millions in the future on possible transfers of players coming in. Where would you rather save money? Where would you rather spend money? Would you rather spend 50 million over the odds for Anthony, or 6 million for a man that's going to stop us paying 20, 30, 40, 50 million players more than what we should be paying for players? That, for me, is where Manchester United are going with this. I'm fully on board. If we have to spend money, I don't care. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has already come out and said there's plenty of money there. I don't need to make money. I've got enough there in the coffers. We know how much he's got in liquid assets and spare cash. Go spend it, get the best in, and let's make a good start. We have some comments coming in. What have we got?
Corin Howarth says, Adam, what do you think Ashworth will bring to United?
What will Ashworth bring to Manchester United? Pretty much like I just said there, really. Organisation. Apparently, he is going to have control of other people coming in beneath him. So he'll have a say on the recruitment team and other people being employed by Manchester United. This is part of the lure that United are offering to Dan Ashworth in coming to United. I think what he will bring is that extensive experience within the transfer market, within youth setups, development, enhancing of football clubs behind the scenes. He's been a big part of a lot of good in football, and he's coming to Manchester United. Well, he's reportedly coming to Manchester United. Let's not jump the gun yet, it's not official, but the amount of people reporting on this so far today, you could say safely that, yeah, it's looking like Dan Ashworth and Manchester United are probably in talks and look like it's going to happen. More from the comments?
Yeah, Jonathan's saying, I would like to see some of the debt paid off, or at the very least, a plan to pay off the debt. Malcolm says, if Dan is the right man, then let's make the right decision. We have been run so badly for years, losing a small amount to gain later will be worth it. I agree. And Dobby's saying, I'm more happy that this is finally the end for Murto and his merry band of morons. And lastly, Mr Miracle, for once it feels like we're spending wisely, or should I say potentially going to spend wisely.
investing in the right areas. On Myrtle as well, there has been talk regarding his role at Manchester United if Ashworth comes in. Now, he has been offered a role at the football club, more of an advisory sort of role. I think some people at the club are making excuses for Myrtle from what I've read. That's just my personal opinion on that. But I've heard one report this morning come out saying that he did not have any idea what he was inheriting at Manchester United and the system that was in place. Excuse. You have been a big part of a massive issue at Manchester United, John. So, yeah, I've got nothing for him. And, yeah, to the first point, I think we are spending wisely. It's investing wisely, I think, more to the point. More comments coming in?
Yes, Stephanie says, will Ashworth be the hatchet man as well as to finally remove unwanted players? And Neil Cambridge says, there's an excellent breakdown article that just dropped in The Athletic. I think The Athletic is quite good, so I'll just give that a little shout out. And I just quickly want to say, if the video was rocking around a little bit, it's a little bit windy today, so I'm trying to multitask.
We are live outside, no matter what the weather, we're bringing you all the content, guys. In terms of, like, the hatchet man, I think that one there, he will be, I don't think he's the hirer and firer. I think in terms of hiring people in with his team, I think, yeah, in control of that. Barada is going to be the man that does a lot of the big jobs, like, you're out, it's not good enough. That will feed down through, whether it be Barada giving the news, whether it be Ashford, whether it be someone else. There's going to be more people coming in. I think it was, what was it, Rob Jewell, was it, from Brighton? Sam Jewell, sorry, from Brighton. Apparently Dan Ashworth is a fan of his. He is big on the recruitment side at Brighton right now and may be looking to employ people that he's worked with before, that he's got experience with. More comments coming in from you guys. Keep them coming in. Yeah,
Malps is just giving his daily pigeon update. I think that's what he's here for. Anthony is saying, we've taken Man City's main man and now hopefully Ashworth from cash-rich Newcastle. INEOS are getting best in class and have done more for this club than the Glazers have done in almost 2 decades. On his target, if we get Ashworth, do you think we still get Mitchell?
Well, I think that then comes down to what power Ashworth has got in terms of hiring within his team. So the way that we're reading it so far today is that Barada, obviously top dog. Above him you've got Jean-Claude Blanc, you've got Sir Jim Radcliffe and Sir David Brailsford. And then down from that is Dan Ashworth. Dan Ashworth has then got the power, apparently, according to reports, to employ people who he wants within his team. So I think he would have to say ultimately on a Mitchell and whether he comes into the football club. Keep your comments coming in, guys. I'm loving this. Make sure you do give the video a like, guys, as well. Make sure you are all over it and you are subscribing to Forever United TV. It doesn't matter what the weather is. We don't care. We're outside Old Trafford in the wind and the gloom. But there is a bright sunshine on the horizon over there, and that is that Manchester United under INEOS are looking like a real football club, everybody. Next comment, please.
Important one from Jonathan. He's just saying, I hope the florist arrived this morning before the stream started.
Guys, honestly, if you are a big Valentine, if you are big on Valentines, then you're not for me. I don't do Valentine's Day. I'm a birthday and a Christmas man. And a pancake man.
Yeah, pancakes is the
pancakes. Yeah, you should have seen the pancake that Kaz made yesterday. Man, it was like a bleeding pizza base. Yeah, loved it. But no, I'm not a Valentine's person at all. And yeah, if you are that, it's each to their own and all of that. But yeah, I'm more of a birthday, a Christmas man. Halloween maybe a little bit. But no, definitely not a Valentine's fan. Forget that. More comments coming in from you guys now.
Yeah, London says INEOS should sponsor the pigeons.
Yeah.
Get hands agreeing with you on the Valentine's thing.
Yeah, the pigeon squad is very, very strong. I'm counting about 15 behind me already. We seem to attract them, don't we? Although I think they're hanging around the chips and the burger stand just to the right of us here as well. But yes, I wanted to actually, one more comment coming in.
Yeah, just a difference of opinion really. Mark says, don't want Ashworth, rather get someone who has better grasp of talent holistically and not just homegrown centric. Homegrown players tend to have higher tax for purchases. Also, Omar may have his guy.
Well, this is it. Hey, I think what Manchester United are doing are looking for best in class. Ashworth is well regarded within football circles. We know this. We know the work that he's done as well. We know the work he did at Brighton. We know the work he did before that. We know the work he did with the FA and development side of things. And Newcastle, I think Newcastle's position, why has he been tempted by Manchester United? That's like pretty much, we've come away from the title of the video really on that, but why was Ashworth, with the riches of the Saudi ownership at Newcastle, so tempted by Manchester United? Is this INEOS and a real PR sell? Are they really selling Manchester United? To attract the clientele that INEOS are attracting right now, they cannot go back on their word of they're going to invest and take Manchester United to the top. They're employing people that are aiming for the top. To get someone away from City and their riches, to get someone away from Newcastle and their riches, INEOS are pulling out all the stops here. They're not going to stop at anything until Manchester United are back at the top table again. And when it comes to recruitment right now, the team we've got behind the scenes, I think we can start getting excited about it, because I think it is the best that there is out there. And it's a combined unit that they're building. It's not just a best-in-class one man. It's a best-in-class who's worked with others and is good about working with a team. You look at what Barada said in his interview there. It's about listening to people around you as well, taking on the ideas, enhancing them ideas and turning them into progress in terms of recruitment, and then what comes out on the pitch. It's about the team around you, and that's why I feel INEOS are approaching it this way. They're looking at team players. Now apparently Newcastle and not being able to spend money is kind of hampering the progress of Ashworth, and people will say, well look at it, why does everyone always think, well, everyone always needs money. Look at the best that there is. They've all needed money. The managers that are so-called best in the world have all needed to spend billions at every single club they've been at. It's the same with anyone. You need investment behind you. The difference is they know how to invest that money properly in what they are looking for and what their job is, i.e. the recruitment, the better players, the loan system. I mean, the director of football doesn't just find talent. He organises buyback clauses, he organises sell-on clauses, he organises loans, finding the right clubs for the players to developing properly. This has been scattergun with Manchester United for years now, so I feel like with Ashworth coming in, this is what Manchester United are looking at. It's the full development side of things. His experience with youth and development with the FA and everything like that as well, and the way that Manchester United's youth academies are going at the moment, with that investment and strength and power behind them in INEOS, I feel like this is why Ashworth is exactly the right man and exactly who Manchester United need right now, and why, like we said, are going out and throwing all the stops out to get him in at Manchester United. More comments?
Yep, Graham's asking, what are we having for lunch?
Graham, do you know what, mate? We just had a bit of a healthy fry-up. So, yeah, there is such thing as a healthy fry-up, by the way, everybody. I don't know what we're having today, actually, mate. I'm not having the chips here anyway. I'm starting to do a little bit of a cut again, mate. So, yeah, there's no jacket potatoes open today here either, Graham. So, no, none of the healthy options around. So you know what I'm going on about there. That's Graham's go-to match day meal, everybody. Every time he turns up outside here on the front of Old Trafford, he's got a jacket potato in hand. More comments, please.
Yeah, Gray says, I might get the wife a Valentine card on the way to the pub. I think he's thinking about that one though. Stephanie says, Ashworth probably thinks easier to win silverware with United rather than Newcastle.
Is he really bothered about silverware? I don't know, really. Are people in roles of directors of football, sporting directors, really based upon, do they base their success on what trophies are won? That's an interesting one, because they can talk and they can look at individual achievements as well, I feel, certain players and what they've found. Yeah, you can look at the success of the football club and being part of it in the long run, but essentially they are looked at for what they find and what they develop. So maybe there is something there. He wants to be at a club that's going to be winning trophy. I honestly feel like people, now that they know that INEOS are throwing every single bit of might behind Manchester United, I reckon people want to be part of the resurgence, the reincarnation of the great Manchester United. That's what people want to be part of, and I think that's why we are an appealing prospect for a lot of these types of people now in these job roles. Another comment?
Yep, Carl Nelson says, great show, Adam. The sleeping
Thanks,
giant
Carl.
is stirring. The glory days are coming back.
Oh, I'm here, mate. I'm not asleep. Oh, you mean United? Right, okay.
Oh, God.
It is. Glory days, I don't think they're around the corner, but definitely moving in the right direction towards it, I would say. Another one coming in.
Mr Miracle, I'm just glad Ten Hag can focus on the team now that we have proper people working behind the scenes. I was worried he was starting to lose the plot. Poor dude was under immense pressure. I agree with that one.
How many times have we talked about that? Ten Hag managing above and below himself. With the people above him now, there's no need for him to worry. And the people below him and the youth system, I think they're already taking that role away. He's in constant contact with the youth academy set up and everything at United, so we know this for certain. But now above him, he's got people that are bigger than him and better than him. Whereas before, I felt like he needed more control. I felt he needed more control because of the ineptitude within Manchester United.
Yeah, Malps is just offering Graham some pigeon and chips for lunch.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. No. That's not That's not a very nice Valentine's Day meal, is it? It really isn't.
And one of our favourite mods, Stephanie, saying almost 400 watching, not even 100 likes.
What? Oh my God! Seriously, guys, do I have to bring this up every time with you lot? You're enjoying the show, you like the video. It's a rule. Now, straight away, I want in the next 5 minutes, I need to be at 150 likes. Please, everybody, get liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to Forever United TV as well. More of this live location stuff and the voice of the chat, Kaz, along with it as well. We've got more of this coming your way, guys. We're taking the channel in a different direction altogether. But yeah, keep your comments, keep your questions coming in. Anything you want to ask me, this is what this is about. There's not many people about Old Trafford today. The weather is grim, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's proper February weather here in Manchester. And not many people have ventured out, but more comments coming in.
Yeah, Lou Later watching from Sweden. Hello.
Hello there. Hello. Hope the weather's nice. Cold, probably. And
then Anthony saying, love the dedication from you and Kaz, braving the elements to bring us great content.
Always. That's what it's about, guys. But it only counts if you like the video. There you go again, pushing you now. Come on, more to come.
Michael's saying, should Manchester United get in top four and win FA Cup this season? Forever United TV question.
Should we?
Yeah.
Well, there's no reason why we can't. Now, obviously, you look at the run of games that we've got after this next two, Luton and Fulham. No disrespect, we're expecting to win them games, but then we've got all the big guns. I think Villa have got quite a friendly run of games right now. We have the gifted membership by the Honest Tiger as well. That's gone to
Lou Later from Sweden.
Later. Well, there you are. You make a comment, you talk about the weather, and you get a free membership. Welcome to the members club, Lou. Absolutely loving that.
And
Thank
Lou's
you, Honest Tiger.
confirming that it is snowing in Sweden.
It is always snowing in Sweden, it seems. But you have good summers and bad winters, don't you, over there? But
Graham's saying I've got dulcet tones, and I don't know how to take that.
yeah, no, I don't know, Graham. You've lost me with that one. I can't answer. But go on, another comment is there? Oh no, okay, that was just Graham then. Thanks for the input, Graham. But yeah, I just wanted to go back onto what we were saying then regarding top four and FA Cup. Well, you watched City last night, they just look like another level above. I mean, if we can get past City, we can definitely get the FA Cup, but I think we're going to get them in the quarterfinals. It's whether their eyes elsewhere, fighting for that title and not being an easy ride. We have a member who's been a member for 2 months now. That's Mr Miracle. And what's his message?
Love what FUTV is becoming. Keep up the hard grind.
There we go. Hey, I'm not going to say we like grinding. That just does not sound right now, does it? But hey, you know. But no, it is hard work, and all of your likes, comments, people subscribing, members, everything like that, all the super chats everyone's put in over the last few months. We've been going about 4 months now. We're absolutely smashing it. So guys, yeah, it is a pleasure to do the content for you guys because we get all of this feedback.
Yeah, Jonathan saying if fifth place gets to qualify, should we stop calling it the Champions League?
I think we should calling it Champions League when you didn't have to be champions to be in it. I think that's when it all changed. I feel like you should just call it the European Cup. Stop calling it the Champions League. I think we're back again. I think it was because of the phone call, maybe. But how many have we got in the room with us right now? I can't see anything. I can't see it. I don't know. I can't hear you. What was that?
213.
Oh, what happened to that near 400 people? Where did everyone go? Did they all get blown away in the wind or something?
I think it must have done, yeah.
Anyway, yes, keep your comments coming in, guys, as always. But yeah, just a quick one on Sir Jim Ratcliffe. And obviously we were talking the other day about the amount of money he's got to spend. I think now with yesterday's news, it just being the FA hurdle to get over now with the full ratification, that's going to be a formality from what everyone was saying. The press conference, I think, is the big thing now with everything at United. I feel like we are going to hear from Sir Jim Ratcliffe. It's going to be really interesting to know when and where the press conference is going to be. Is it going to be from Old Trafford? Is it going to be from Carrington? All these are really intriguing. We have is it a member or super chat coming in?
For 1 month, Mark Langridge. Should our youth be worried if we have a new director of football wants to bring in new players to prove himself? Will they get enough time to impress?
Will who be worried?
Should our youth be worried?
The youth? No, I don't think the youth should be worried. I think Manchester United this summer will show that youth can have an opportunity, because we are going to be looking to get rid of quite a lot of players. So the pathway for the youth team into the first team should be a bit easier. So reality tells you that, yeah, right now it's difficult, but future-wise, I think we should be looking good for the youth players getting through. They'll be getting a better chance than what they usually have been getting anyway over the last few years at the football club. Another comment coming in.
Yeah, Joe Blackman, did you ask my question? We did, Joe, but I'm not sure if we were just talking to ourselves at that point, so I'm really sorry. And then Lee Toby saying, loving the channel, Adam, Kaz and the team, only one I watch now. If they build a new Old Trafford on the car park, where would that parking go?
Where'd the parking go? Depends what happens to the original Old Trafford. That's the worry for a lot of United fans. There is space beyond space, so we can get at the moment there is a car park right in the front of Old Trafford here that isn't being used as well for some strange reason. I don't know. Maybe this will be part of the new fan park or the development side of it. I'm not sure. There is so much land. If you watch the video that we did with walking around Old Trafford, the pitfalls of why we can't develop and stuff like that, and then the space where the new stadium could go, there is still space beyond space. I was just in a little bit of where the stadium was going to go. Past that, there is even more parking. So I don't think parking is going to be an issue at all. And let's be honest, could you not build a multi-storey car park right here next to Old Trafford as well? I think you can, and I think that is also doable.
Could you just recap for Joe the answer that we gave about Ten Hag and if he'll have a great team challenging for the title in a couple of years?
Yeah, if he is in charge of the football club at the end of this season, I think we definitely are going to see Ten Hag, or we're going to see the best of Ten Hag. He's going to be given the best opportunity. So, like we said before though, with all of this organisation and the structure that's coming in to help him, there is no excuse. So the pressure goes higher on Ten Hag then. So mistakes then I think are going to be more scrutinised, and the pressure is going to be even more hyped up on him to make sure that he delivers on the pitch. A style of play would be a must. I think he can do it. I think he has got the capabilities of doing it. I think he will get next season, and past that, if he does well, then I think we'll be looking at a new contract extension, and he could well be the first manager to see past 3 years since Sir Alex Ferguson left the football club, mate. Yep. Oh, sorry. I thought it was another question backing up that one there then. But yeah, sorry about the glitch that came up then, guys, a minute ago. Some people just trying to get older. Seriously, I'm trying to live stream. Stop calling. I should have put it on Do Not Disturb. It's my fault, to be honest. I know who it was who was ringing me as well. So it would be interesting chat, actually. But yeah, we are doing more this week. Andy is back on as well later on this week, guys, so stay tuned for that one. We'll keep you posted as to when that's going to be. It's looking like Friday, so we've got a bit of a treat Friday evening for you guys. Me and Andy are going to be live again, talking everything building up to the weekend, which is Luton away. But yeah, I feel like right now, getting back onto the main story, which is Dan Ashworth. We've got one more comment quickly before going to that.
Just Graham saying he didn't call you, but that kind of makes a bit of a change as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Graham likes a call. He does. He likes a bit of a chinwag car, Graham. He's full of knowledge and full of experience of football, and yeah, I think he just likes to get it out. He likes to have his say, and he loves his football. So anyone like Graham is more than welcome in my circles.
Yeah, Rakans are saying, when can we expect Dan Ashworth to come in?
Well, it could be any time if United want to spend the money, mate. So the situation is, I was just going to get into that now, so you've just led me right back into it. Thank you, mate. Which is, Manchester United right now are in a position where they need to get him away from Newcastle. So Newcastle can demand a fee, pretty much like Brighton did when Newcastle took Dan Ashworth away from them. That was around about 5 million. That was seen as astronomical amounts of money for a director of football then. So when you're dealing with United and you're dealing with Newcastle and the money that's involved in these two clubs, that's why the noises and the rumours coming out that it's going to be between 6 and 7 million compensation for him have come about. Now, it depends if we want him now or if we want to take him in the summer. Berardi is on gardening leave right now. It would be a very similar situation with Dan Ashworth if we didn't want to pay the compensation. They would force him to go on gardening leave until the end of the season, so United couldn't get him in. If United wanted to, then they could spend that money, pay the compensation, bring Ashworth in, and we could be seeing him in as soon as Sir Jim Ratcliffe has actually been announced at the football club. As soon as that, mate, that's what we're looking at. So yeah, I think that is the important thing right now, and I feel like looking at Ashworth and how long this might take with everything that's happened so far with INEOS and how they've moved, not very long at all. I think it is going to be quite a quick transaction. I think the deals, to be honest, the fact that it's been very, very quiet, been nothing out of Newcastle, except Newcastle have actually said, there's rumours coming out of Newcastle that have said that they are expecting a move from Manchester United now for Dan Ashworth. When you start getting noises like that, you kind of think, right, okay, conversations have been had and everything has been organised, negotiated behind the scenes, and then we hear about the news once it comes out. I feel like this is the way INEOS are working. We managed to turn around Berardi in a month. We've had more time to deal with Ashworth. It's probably a bit more difficult because of his role and him only being fresh in the job at Newcastle. They're going to be gutted. They're going to be well miffed off, and it would be a significant move and a big statement from United to take away one of the main players again from another rival. Newcastle supposedly on the up are falling way behind, and people are not so much jumping ship but are being tempted away by better prospects and better projects. The new financial fair play rules will not help Newcastle and their billions. They will help Manchester United and Sir Jim Ratcliffe's billions. That's a guarantee, because the amount of revenues that come in here and what they're planning to do with the restructure of the playing staff and everything like that, then we are going to be well within the parameter of financial fair play rules and regs, and we will be in a lot more comfortable position than any other football club in the league, apart from City, probably, who, we don't know, 115 cheats. It's just the way it is, isn't it? This is what we've got to deal with. More comments coming in.
Yeah, Gehan saying being on gardening leave doesn't stop his mind from working.
No, it doesn't stop little secret conversations going on. As long as there's no links to the football club, like I said, anyone on gardening leave, they can still talk, they can still sort of research, they can still look into certain things within their own sort of environment, and I feel like that's what he will do. Even if he is put on gardening leave, I think he will be getting to work behind the scenes with deals that he think can happen. He'll look into Manchester United without speaking to anyone. He only has to ask for a certain list of squad players, what's going on, who's what in the youth team, and so on and so forth, and he can just get to work privately and then come to the table when the summer comes and go, bang, there you go, that's what I think. Well, let's get on with this. Here we go, let's take United back to the top again. Whoa! Another comment coming in.
James is saying, I hope we are not jumping the gun with Ashworth. I will be so gutted.
I will stand here and take the L again for us all, mate. I will take the brunt of it, don't worry. You sit there quietly and comfortable, and I will gladly take the L if Ashworth doesn't end up coming to United. But hey, if he doesn't, then there is plenty of other fish in the sea, better than what we've got right now. I just think INEOS have made enough noise here, and I feel like if we didn't get him, I think it would be embarrassing for them. I don't think they're up for that. I think they're looking to make statements, and I think it will happen.
It's only me says the FA have agreed the Sir Jim deal, Ben Jacobs is saying.
Ben Jacobs, breaking news that the FA have agreed it now. I don't know if that's a definite. Because I can't see anything right now because I'm recording on my own device. But if you guys hear of anything, get it in the chats. It'll let me know of anything. We know, and I've spoken with Ben Jacobs before a few times, and he is one of all over the takeover news. We know that for definite, and he's well connected as well within Manchester United circles So if he says that the FA have cleared it, I mean, we expected it to be a formality with the FA anyway. So yesterday it was pretty much announced, signed, sealed and delivered with Sir Jim Radcliffe. So don't expect it to be any sort of prolonged negotiation or anything like that, or any more developments with Sir Jim Radcliffe. It's done and dusted. We are now organising a press conference for him to come and speak to the fans and everyone else with his plans. Anything else coming out there that I need to know about?
Dobbies are saying there's a lot of people reporting on the rumour of Ashworth to United, even Romano.
Yeah, Romano's been all over this as well.
It. General Food is telling us we've got over 400 in the room. Hopefully we're not too desperate for them likes, hey chat.
What right likes that, by the way, people? You better be over 150. I'm thinking you need to be at 200 right now.
We're almost at 200.
There you go. That's more like it. Get like in the video, everybody. Everyone in the room right now, because we're outside. Warm us up with a nice thumbs up, and let's see if we can even get close to that 250 mark. I think we're going to get it. We have just gone over 200. Look at that. Get in. See, I told you, didn't I? I told you. We could do it easy. You shouldn't need the prompting from me. But yeah, more comments coming in. Keep them flying.
Croco, Adam, you and Kaz are champs. Nice one. Love from Blakely.
Nice one. Blakely down the road. Love that. Love that. Any more? Oh, she's laughing at one.
No, I'm just trying to get through all the chats about Discord. Thanks, Dobby.
Well, I told you guys there is going to be something better than that coming up on the channel. So I am looking into that as well, and we are making moves to organising everything. So please do bear with us on that one.
Mike is saying, Adam, can you wish Amanda happy Valentine's Day? She got me a Man United mug. And I mean, you've not wished me a happy Valentine's Day, but go on.
Amanda, happy Valentine's Day. That is a great present. I can't believe you didn't get an FUTV mug though. I mean, they're more important. Seriously, like drop in to the description, check out the store, guys. Get the merch. FUTV.
That's it, Mike. See if you can get a refund and get you a FUTV mug.
That's more. They're better anyway. They look better, don't they? Yeah. It's better branding. It's better branding. Any more coming in?
Rackhands are saying, how am I supposed to feel about Sir Jim as a United fan?
How are you supposed to feel about Sir Jim? You're not supposed to feel anything, mate. You're supposed to feel like a United fan who just wants the best for the football club. Until things are actually in motion and we can see what his vision is for the club, then you are quite within your right just to stand back and be sceptical. It's like I've said many a times, let's see when the walking starts if the talking was genuine. I think that ultimately is where we need to be as United fans. We're excited that the prospects of a brighter future are here. We're excited that it's not just the Glazers at the football club, and as a United fan I think you should be optimistic in what's being said with Sir Jim Radcliffe. He has got billions and he wants to spend it on Manchester United. He doesn't need any money out of the club, he said. I think he'll naturally get it if he takes United to the heights that he is talking about. So I think that's where he's looking. I do think we need him to be in the Champions League though.
Back to work, guys, for Stu. See you later. Lou later is asking, can you wish him a happy Valentine's Day?
Lou later, happy Valentine's Day.
Madhouse says he's taking the missus to a local greasy spoon today. She'll love it.
Oh, nice. Yes, double sausage. That's what you want. Another comment, quickly, move on.
The Magpie channel leading video, Dan Ashworth leaving Newcastle for Man United.
Yeah. Oh, I know the guys on that channel as well. Sorry about the Shaky Stevens camera there. Kaz was just getting excited. She was thinking greasy spoons. She was getting hungry. That's what was going on. But yeah, I know the guys there. I know Matt, who runs the Magpie channel. I think it's a nailed on, to be honest. I think these next few days are going to be positive ones for United. So Jim's going to be fully ratified and announced. We're going to hear from him. We're going to have people moving to the club. And I'm trying to sort of like describe how big this is. Berardo is massive. There's nothing going to eclipse Berardo. He is top dog. Above him, you've got two of the most experienced men in sport in Jean-Claude Blanc, one of the most experienced men in sport and football, by the way. So David Brailsford, to Jim Radcliffe and his vision. Then you've got the best operator at football in Berardo and what he's done at the highest level. You bring in a Dan Ashworth with no disrespect to anyone else, the levels that he has performed at and the way he has moved up the ladder and impressed at every single role he's been at, again, you have to be really excited. You do, because the old United, the last decade, it's gone. It's time to turn over the page. This is a new era for Manchester United, and it starts this month. Can you believe it or not? We got another comment coming in anyway.
Yeah, sorry guys, I lost my concentration a little bit then.
Greasy spoon.
Joe's asking, Adam, will you ever do a calling show?
Something along them lines, yes. So I'm trying to keep it under wraps as to what's happening. There's a lot of changes coming at the end of this month, guys, especially match day stuff. So I will be looking to do something. I will say more when I get more information. That's what I'll say. But yes, along them lines. But yeah, let's just say that. Let's just try and keep it as in, like, we are going to be involving more people in the channel. You're going to get your opportunity, let's say that, which is what I want. And she is really excited about it. Why are you laughing? Something else. Someone's done a joke, hasn't they?
Just Stephanie's one-liners. Double sausage comment was definitely a blue card, but worth a like for comedy gold. Lewis Jackson wishing everybody a happy Valentine's Day. Thank you.
Cheers, Lewis, mate. Hope you're doing well, pal.
Mr Miracle, Adam slow and steady wins the race. Corin, Adam, what is your vision for this channel? It is one of the best.
Vision for this channel is to take it up over 100,000 subscribers. I want it to be the channel that's known as the realistic and honest one. I'm not saying others are not. I'm just saying that's how I want to be. I want to involve more fans. I want to get more people. I want it to be raw. I don't want to be a production company. I don't want to be bigger than what we are. I want to be a proper YouTube channel and a different opinion. We don't have to have everything from United. We are our own opinions, and I think the fans have got a voice. That's what I want it to be.
Yeah, Henry, no roses for me today, but my mum's just sent me some in the chat, so we'll take that.
That's it, that'll do you.
And a few more people are saying that the FA approval has come through, so I think you'll get on top of that.
Well, Sir Jim Radcliffe, let's hear that press conference. It is all done and dusted. A full ratification, FA, Premier League, announced on the stock exchange, everything done and dusted. This long drawn out process of getting someone else in the door at Manchester United. Today, on Valentine's Day, the 14th of February, on a miserable, windy day in Manchester, could be one of the most significant days in this club's history, recent history especially. So Jim Radcliffe is now 25% stakeholder and in complete control of sporting operations at Manchester United. That's how big this day is. Let that sink in, guys, because you made us pass it off like a normal day, but this is huge. This is huge for Manchester United, and this is officially the day when the page turned and Manchester United started looking forward again.
Yeah, just more comments coming into Jim is confirmed. Kenny Fan TV also says, keep it up, Adam. Would love to have you on my stream one day.
Yep. Love to mix it up, guys. Love to mix it up where you can. Different channels.
Dobby saying, Adam, any chance of you ever getting into press conferences as a journalist?
Working on that as well, mate. Working on that as well.
How are you feeling about Luton away, says Rakan?
Ooh, yeah. I think we'll start getting closer to football talk again now over the next few days. Next couple of days, really. I'm confident, mate. I'm really confident now. Seen that grit and steel and determination in them last two away games. The control we had, although some people were saying at West Ham, yeah, it was a close game against West Ham, but 3-0. I think we softened them up for Arsenal, and Arsenal just walked all over them. But it's that never say die, them play-to-the end games against Villa and Wolves. They're the ones that are giving me confidence, and they're the ones that I feel are the reason why I'm going into Kenilworth Road this weekend. Not fearing it like I thought I would at the start of the month. I'm now confident that we can make it 4 in a row. I'd be gutted. Honestly, I would be gutted if we don't get the 3 points against Luton. I really would. But last couple of comments before we wrap things up.
Yep, our friend the Honest Tiger is saying, are you going to Luton or doing a watch along?
I think I'm going to be doing a watch along for that one, guys. Should I do it with you guys here on FUTV? Is that what we're saying? We're going to do that?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, let's just mix it up, hey? Let's do it that way. But yeah, that's pretty much sums up the video, guys. Absolutely loving all your comments today. Loads of people in the room. We had a tiny little glitch midway and lost a few people, but we're back. To break it down, Dan Ashworth pretty much nailed on for Manchester United. The FA today have confirmed that the ratification of Sir Jim Radcliffe and his 25% stake in Manchester United is now a done deal. We are moving forward. Manchester United are going places again. We are officially back on the map. Hopefully we can see out this season now with this good news off the pitch, bringing good news on it with some more positive results as well. But guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are tuning for the first time. More importantly, get liking the video, guys. Make sure you share it as well. And that is us done and dusted. We are out of here. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. We'll catch you later on this evening at 6:30.
Thanks, guys. See you later.